How you doing? Fergal here from Alba Physiotherapy, and we're well on the road now with our walking and running program for 2019. So today we're just going to be looking at how we can increase our activity and how we can start progressing our walking and our running exercise. So if we have been new to the whole program, if we're new to walking completely, it's best to start off with a gentle pacing level. So if you know how much you can actually walk for in previous times, so whether it's that for 10 minutes, we're using that as our baseline, and we're going to start progressing our distances based on that time. Walking at the sort of general speed levels that are comfortable for you, that you can sort of maintain for longer distances following on from that. So that will always apply for the running then as well. So if we are completely starting off new and fresh in with regards with the running, we want to start with a walk run. So that gives us availability of just going for intervals of 30 seconds to 45 seconds and then having a break while we walk for between 15-20 seconds while we can recover our breathing, recover our heart rate, and also that gives us some time to focus on the running and walking technique that I've advised in the previous videos then as well. If we're looking at more at the elite level, and people that have like Fitbits and Garmin's and any sort of devices that are able to measure heart rates, then that can sort of give you a lot of information and feedback and how to train yourself to progress your activity and use your own body as a sort of a measuring a point for your progression. So a level that I find is quite a good formula. If you can find 180 beats per minute and then minus your age, and if you sort of stick to that level, that's a good benchmark to follow with regards where you should be keeping your heart rate and how you should be able to progress your sort of distances and times. So with regards to training for longer distances, with regards like 10 kilometers or half marathons or even a marathon, we want to be looking at least maybe one long run in the week. So one long run may be 5k, maybe 8k, maybe 10k, depending on what stage of your running program that you're at. And then you can scatter between 2 and 3 shorter runs over the course of the week to allow yourself to sustain a level of fitness and a level of cardiovascular level as well. So that's where we can sort of be looking at increasing our level of activity, looking at initially for walking if we want to try and pace ourselves, find a benchmark or a baseline that you feel comfortable with, and then gradually progressing from there. If we're used to running a little bit more, or if we're starting off running a little bit more, it's good to start off with a walk, run until you feel comfortable from progressing from maybe half a minute onto a minute to 2 minutes, etc. And that's the way you can progress over the next couple of weeks. And then for the more elite guys, we're looking at more specifically with our heart rate. So looking at a formula of 180 beats per minute minus your age, and trying to find that as a benchmark that you want to try and hold through the whole run, and that will allow you to sort of keep your distances going for longer. And also you can sort of use the same intervals as well to retrain yourself with regards to the running pattern again. So that's looking at increasing our activity. So again, if you have any information, guys, get in touch. Got lots of information regards goals, so hopefully keeping those in mind and keep yourself motivated for the coming weeks. Thanks very much.